have this reference maybe official electrical installation instructor teacher. Here we are. I just want to show you a little simple demonstration of a conduit system, conduit wiring system. And what do you understand by conduit wiring system? Conduit wiring system is a system whereby insulated cables are being passed through either metallic or plastic pipe in order to convey electricity from one point to another. And here we are, just want to have a simple demonstration of a point of light controlled by one way. So a one-way point of light, rather. Here we have all this material being alighted on our board as these are working board, and this is a true board. It allows pipe to be passed in true direction. Then we have our saddle. These are saddles to hold our conduit pipe firm on our working plane or on our working board. So, and these are a kind of saddle. This is not an ordinary saddle. This is a space bar saddle. You can see that at this point there is a distance between the surface and the pipe where you can actually clean up this spacing. And this is a T-junction box that allows the pipe to be passed in 3 different directions. And here we have our plastic buttress. And this plastic buttress we have, since we are working on a 220 centimeter pipe, we have 20 pipe over here, and we have also 25 but we are working on 20 therefore we make use of what our bush, male and female bushing. This is a male bushing and this is a female bushing. A male bushing is having an external thread while our female bushing is having an internal thread. So on this note, we put in our male bushing right into our buttress this way, and then we're able to thread in, make a firm grip on with the male and the female together to our buttress. And after doing then our buttress is ready to receive the pipe at this point. So the pipe can fit into the buttress, and that makes it a secure connection. So remember, the first thing you have to do in an installation is the piping stage, and this is the piping stage which we have done. And the second thing you have to do is the wiring. Now let's go to the wiring, because we said earlier that we want to make a point of light. Here the cable, and this point is our main point that is being connected to our electricity supply, either this is source point 230 volts. Then we place in our cable down to the next point here. Because of the surface here, it will have been better when we are using a fishing tape in order to draw in cable. In conduit system, we make use of fishing tape to draw in cable to this, so it makes it easier and more even accurate to finish up the work on time. Okay, so at this point you can see the difficulty we are facing in order to allow the cable to pass through this. Well, after passing your mains to get into the socket outlets, the next thing to do is what? To bring out the other support for our switch to be controlled. And these are buttress point. We're placing the second cable down into this cable, coming down, flowing towards this point here. Here we have the other cable here. So the cable from here at this point, from our socket to the point of lamp holder. Then as well, we have to bring in our other cable from the main source to this side from the main source, you get your cable towards this point. So we have this from our source to this point. Therefore, these are lamp holder. We put in our lamp holder. We fix that, the lamp holder. Fixing your lamp holder in this way. Just have to turn it, then test if it's properly gripped. Then the second aspect as well, put into the hole, loosen up. Properly grip. Tester to hold it, fix properly. Yeah, so now you can drop down on it. Then you can make use of your screw or the frame on the surface. Now, next thing is to make use of your what? Your switch point here. Remember to lose your common, and we have the other alternative, which is what? The live and the neutral. Remember, when you are connecting your switch, one point at the first edge and the other one at the, do not connect to the two sides, because you are not still doing what? The 2 points of light. So that one I will explain that one later in the next video. So I tend to make this in a double layer, so that when you are fitting up on your board, it will just hold it once without having difficulty. So it's better to have double hold on that your cable, and once you are doing that, it makes it very better to have proper grip on it. Then the next, you took to the second point. Remember, they must not just be on the same spots at that end. So one here, one up there. And after fixing, we fix it together. So also test the firmness of it, then you break it down to your side and fix this here. So next here, this is the whole system configuration of that. But before then, this has to be plugged into the main source. And where's the source? We are going to get a main source for this, so that it can connect to the electric supply system. Here we have the electric supply, from the supply down here to this point here. Now what do? We connect the polarity, that is the red, the red to red here, connecting our polarity as well, the red to red. And as well, we can make sure we have proper taping at that point here. So you can tape it. Then the other one, the black to black at this stage. And remember to tape it as well. After taping it, you secure your wire. Just lay them back to the main area. After laying that to the main area, then you know, after doing that, we are done. Let's put in our lamp pole, the bulb there. So let's test. Woo! Yes, it lights up. So that's just as simple as that. So next time I'm going to demonstrate the proper area. See, it's just like this. Next time I will demonstrate other one for a point of light and our switch. So with that, so you have a wonderful time. Thank you for watching, and please remember to click the like button. Thank you. Bye.